What is cooking, all of my good-looking ecom people? We are back for another Shopify review, and today we're going to talk about Shopify's 6th largest store, Ruggable. So if anybody isn't familiar, Ruggable is a really nice rug that has an attachment underneath. You essentially easily unvelcro the top rug that customers look at. Customers can walk on. It's machine washable, throw it out, super easy, super easy to maintain, and that's why they've exploded so much in this space. So the one thing that Ruggable is an absolute masterclass in is homepage layout design. What they've done is a masterclass in understanding how to manage your funnel for both new people who are ready to just buy, as well as people who are looking around and want to explore your storefront. So what we're going to dive into first is just look at how they architect above the fold on their website. We have all the key navigation up here, and we're going to dive into a little bit more of that in a second. The second piece is that if you are bought in, really cool, really clear use case of the product, multiple offers to incentivize you to go and purchase, simple CTAs that address one or the other use case that you want, easy to get you into the funnel. The second piece is that they then just drop you into a new experience to get you into different categories. Like, okay, maybe I'm not ready to buy. Let me check out some other things. Maybe I'm looking for social proof and what other people like and are best sellers. Maybe I'm looking for something seasonal. Then if I'm not sure what I want, I can also take their style quiz. The next thing that they go into is different use cases, right? If you're buying a rug, it's most likely for some part of your home. What part of your home do you want to buy? What are the right rugs for that? Then they just break out products. You want something new? Check out all the new stuff. Then they get into textures and different experiences. And so this is really interesting because it allows them to give you different value propositions for different use cases. And then they get you into their core sales value prop, right? Everybody loves a dog. Probably a lot of dog parents would want this type of product. And then just the core value props that they've probably taken in customer feedback. So every section of the site just gets you into more and more experiences of every row essentially is, do I have another objection? What is that objection? How do we handle it? How do we just keep getting people into the funnel at different stages without violating that kind of first principle of, if somebody's ready to buy, remove as much friction as possible to get them in. So then the second piece that I want to address, that's something that you can steal for your store today, is this really brilliant breakout that they do in their menu. So essentially they just took all of the variants that they offer across all of their products and just use that to let someone enter in the experience from a different way. So something really simple that anyone can do. If you have color variants, design options, things like that, they just took swatches from their designers, plugged it into a menu, and just dropped it into this mega menu on their site. You can really do this in any type of menu, right? Just take the colors, list them out, and say, okay, I only want to buy this type of color. I only want to buy these types of patterns. And just let people drop in immediately. Everybody has their favorite colors. It's just an interesting and creative way to get people to explore your catalog. And maybe if they were coming to buy your product A, but you offer 17 different products, you can give them a view into the rest of your products. And then if you're creative with it, that's actually a great time to upsell and bundle people into other products. That if I like white, I might like the white across 15 different products. Or if I like the polka dot, I can get to that from many different places. So to quickly dive into the one major opportunity that I actually think is a pretty simple win for Ruggable is actually in their quiz. So they have a style quiz, which are super popular. And if you don't have one, I recommend checking it out for your brand. We've covered that a lot actually on the Messenger Mastermind podcast. The one thing that I would highly recommend everybody do is, this is the page that you get when you land on the site. So obviously I wanted to check this out, and it'd be interesting to see if they tested this. I don't have any data on this, but just from seeing this, they ask you for your contact info before you take the quiz. And so why this is a major mistake is that the whole point of the quiz is to give customers something super fun, super engaging, but to collect data on them. And then on the back end, use that as a hook to collect their contact information, right? It's just another lead magnet that you can use. So it would be interesting to see if they've tested this and if they found something different in their testing. But I think it's a major area of opportunity. If you could funnel so much more traffic into the quiz, collect so much more customer data. And one, is great for the converting that customer to purchase by using that data to recommend something to them. But I think the bigger impact is to flush as much data into that as possible to understand what to improve in your marketing and on site.